All right. So this is the worksheet you can use a calculator for solving the matrices. What I do require though, if you're going to use a calculator, is to show the matrix setup and the full answer. So you can see, I've already worked this problem. I'm going to show you how to plug it into your calculator. So how to set up the matrix, first of all, for writing it down, notice I'm using this as my coefficient matrix. So I have a 1 in front of the x, that's why there's a 1. There's a -2 here. There's a 4, and then there's a -3. So there's my coefficient matrix. Notice this is my row. Here's my row. Row, row. My column is for my x values for the first column. Second column is for my y values. Okay? And then I have what it's equal to. That's my second matrix. Notice I have the coefficient matrix to a -1. I'm going to show you what button that is on the calculator when we get there. All right. So we're going to go to the calculator. And we're going to go and we're going to do seconds. So that's that blue button. And then I'm going to press x to the -1 power. Notice it says matrix in blue right above it. So second, and then that. And then this screen should pop up. Are you getting that? Or I guess, let me know if I'm going too fast and I can slow down. Okay, and then we're gonna go to edit. So I just use these arrows here to go and have edit highlighted. Now yours shouldn't say anything. I already have information entered in mine. If you have stuff entered, it's not a big deal. We're gonna go and adjust it anyways. Now notice, this is a 2 by 2. I have 2 rows by 2 columns. So I'm gonna adjust this to be a 2 by 2. And then I'm gonna go in and enter in the information that I see here. So I have a 1, a -2, and then I press enter for each one. Notice when I use negative, make sure you use this negative, not the minus. It won't do it correct if you use the minus. Okay, so use the negative. Okay, and then I have a 4, enter, and then a -3, enter. Okay, so it's a 2 by 2. I've entered in my information, and I'm making sure everything matches, because if you mess up one little spot, you're going to end up getting decimals, and we don't want decimals. Okay, and then we're going to go quit. And then we're going to go back into matrix again, and we're going to go to edit. And we're going to go and edit B. So I just did A, that's my 2 by 2. Now I'm going to go and edit B. All right, and I need to adjust my dimensions. So it needs to be a 2 by 1. I have 2 rows and 1 column. Okay, and I'm going to enter in my information, -8 and 3, enter. Okay, now I have that entered, and I'm going to do quit. So seconds, and then quit, second, and then quit. Notice there's my blank screen. And then I'm going to go back into matrix again. So seconds, and then I'm going to push that button right there. And then now I'm not going to go to edit. Now I'm just going to select my A, because that's my 2 by 2, and I'm going to put it to the power of -1. What that's saying is I'm doing an inverse of that function. Okay, so that power button's right there. You just press the X to the -1 and it'll do it, no problem. Okay, and then I want to get my answer matrix, my B. So, oops, wrong thing. I'm going to go back to matrix, and then number 2, and select that. Shoot, I messed up somewhere. That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, select that. And then we're going to go matrix B. Thank you. All right, and then I'm going to press enter after having all that set up. So I have A, I have B, and I have the A to the power of -1, enter. Hey, look, there's my answer. Notice I wrote my answer as a matrix. The answer for this is A. So I crossed it out, and then I wrote down my answer down here. It's really just a check that you're doing the work right. Okay. You can see that I did another one as well, so you can practice and look at that and see if you do this one right. I really want to pay attention to the next one, number 5. That one could be a little tricky. Notice you should have this one, you have an X column, a Y column, and then you have a Z column. So you need to do the same thing here. When I start writing this first row, I don't even have an X, so I'll write a 0. And then I'll write my Y and Z. And then over here, I have a -3 for my X, the coefficient. I have 4, but I don't have a Z, so I'll write 0. And then I have a 5, but I don't have a Y, so that's 0. And then I'll write a -3. Okay, and then my matrix. Again, to receive full credits, you either need to show me your work if you've done this already with work, or you need to show me what you see boxed in yellow. I need to see that. Like if you want full credit, I need to see that. Otherwise you get a 1. If you just show me answers, I don't care for the answers. I want to know that you understand it. All right. I'm going to stop recording if I can, maybe. Here we go.